It's v.h.s.x. What do you mean?
Alright everybody, welcome back. We got another video suggested by one of you guys in the Discord community, so shout out to Unworldly Lime 47 for this one. It's on r/deadbydaylight. It says, just experienced some earthly cosmic horror on DVD. Tree branches only I could see, friends couldn't, kept appearing and disappearing during the whole match, but the exit gate was a true horror. And then we get an image of the sort of branches sticking out. We get some trees kind of sticking out of the ground, and then we also get a much closer look of all the trees within the with the thing, which obviously is linked in the description, the post, so if you want to get a better view, obviously. But we're specifically going to be talking about the concept of this, if you can see it in the top there. And I wanted to talk about this because I think it's very reflective of how far the game has fallen, I would say, when it comes down to the overall horror of the game. I think that it's been very lacking lately in terms of overall the game where it started, how it got to here, you know what I'm saying? The game is labeled as a horror game. It's supposed to be a horror game, but then when you actually look at it, there's not really any horror to be had. And I've covered previously there were I would say there is a lack of jump scares. Now some people said, oh, there are jump scares in different maps. So on the what do you call it, the Five Nights at Freddy's map has one. The Xenomorph map has one. It's supposed to be the Nostromo, but it's not even in space. It's crash landed on a planet. One of the worst maps in the game. I think a few other examples are in the comment section. But when I look at those type of jump scares, I think that they're not necessarily, at least in my opinion, they're not necessarily jump scares where it's wow, that's legit adding to the atmosphere of the game per se, in my opinion. That's why I look at Silent Hills one to be sort of the definition of what I would want other sort of horror elements to look like, because the game, the map already is really dark, really moody looking. It's got a lot of weird spots and stuff like that, and little nooks and crannies and secrets. And I feel like that's the gold standard of what I would have wanted DVD maps to be like. Now, oh yeah, and I think there was another jump scare on the D&D map, stuff like that. It's been kind of customary to get one single jump scare option, and then it's kind of it. However, I don't believe that should be the jump scares we get. I think they're very lackluster. I think they're very sort of carnival-esque in that kind of way, when you take one of those little carts and go to that little horror tunnel, and all the little things jump out and be all the weird noises and shit. You know what I mean? I think that we need better horror stuff than that. That's why I look at the Midwich jump scare as supposed to be scary. It's not oh, look, a reference. It's no, it's just a jump scare that just happens to be there. That it's something just plops out of a locker. You're whoa, didn't even have to be there. There's no reason for that to really be there. It has no significance. It's not a reference. And that's why I look at something like the Nostromo map as well. It's not you're seeing other face huggers crawling around the map, or you're not really seeing anything else on there to signify. It's just at random, you just walk by the window, ooh, it splatted it, ooh, you know what I mean? It lacks that sauce. You don't go, oh wow, that's cool. It's just oh, okay, that's it. That's all we got. So we got a Xenomorph in the game, a little face hugger, I mean, but it's not even incorporated in the character's power. So to me, I get even more disappointed, because I'm as an Alien enjoyer, I'm this ain't it, dog. You couldn't have took that little dude and made that a part of the power that. Yo, instead of tail thing that crawls on ground. Come on, bro. I'm just saying. Whatever. Point being, okay, the point being, I went on a bit of a tangent. The point being is that I wish stuff like this was the standard. I wish we had more stuff like this. I know it's a bug, but I wish this was commonplace as a decorative piece, or to really add on to the scary feeling. Make the game feel dark, make the game more spooky, you know what I'm saying? Have more things to make it gory, make it more about the theme that it's supposed to be representing. It's just what I'm getting at, really. You can disagree, that's fine. But I'm just saying. And they say this is kind of cosmic. Earthly cosmic horror. I'm hey, why don't we have stuff like that? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Why don't we have that? Like, why is that not a commonplace in this game? And I wanted to read some comments too, because I think they were pretty funny. They said this is a teaser for the upcoming Evil Dead expansion chapter. The evil trees are trying to get you. And then they said, I really wasn't expecting the Evil Dead rep to be the evil R tree. Which is pretty funny. And then they say, they're alive, Ashley, the trees, they're alive. Yeah, it would have been cool, man. Some people reference The Witcher, like that would have also been interesting as well. And they say Server Blight X DVD collab confirmed and stuff like that. Some people are saying like Plant Killer one day, stuff like that. I think it's like pretty funny. I like it. Silent Hill movie end looked the same. So like that's what I'm saying, like it's nice that like some people even would accept like more horror related things and they look at other stuff. There are probably a handful of players that are actually horror fans and not just LARPers and that want to see other horror stuff in the game, because I think that despite the fact that I may have misspoke and said there aren't jump scares, they are there. I just think that they are not as good as the Midwich one. I feel like the Midwich one, to me, we need more of that. Like, it doesn't even have to do with the lore of the map or nothing necessarily. It's just like there as like a secret. You just walk by and it just pops out. You're like, what the hell did that come from? You know what I mean? So you could have had that too. It doesn't always have to be like lore related per se, only as a little reference. I just think that it's just purely like fan service and not leaning into the actual scary aspects of the characters. That's all I'm saying. Because I was thinking like, what if we had like, you know, like, because if you can have it animate where like the little like animatronic like comes out of the vent, like how come we can't have one like have them occasionally like twitch or something, you know what I mean, like in like the animatronics like in the that little like on the stage, how come we can't have them like twitch or something, you know what I'm saying? Like what if they like twitch or like turn or something like at you if you're looking at them too much? Or like, what if you look away and then they turn to you or something like that? You know, make it more like, you know, have more details and really add into, like, really add some love into that instead of it just being Easter Egg City. Like, I don't know. I could just be complaining, about it, but it's just like, man. I'm just saying. A lot of people kept saying Server Blight. I don't really know what that is. Because I have yet to really understand. I can't really say like the current like modern day horror is really as good as it is. But I really wanted to talk about this because I think it's just kind of telling that we need some more like this, man. I know it's a bug, like I keep saying, but I think it would be cool. I mean, if we had more, if they actually implemented things like this, you know what I mean, on purpose, like make it look scary, you know, make things kind of messed up. You know, I even look at something like Freddy. I feel like he has so much potential to like manipulate the map and make it look weird. You know what I mean? Like you can easily take like the skybox from I can't say easily, but I would imagine like what if you took like the skybox from the what's that movie theater map? I already forgot the name of it. But like what if we took something like that, right? And like we have like floating stuff in the background when Freddy's around. You know what I mean? Like we have something like that for Drac. Right, like Dracula's got a floating castle. How come we don't have like Freddy with floating objects? Like, you know, or like what if we have like stuff coming out off the floor, like how they had in the that desert map, the Area Crows? Like, how come we don't have like goop or like red goop like flying off the ground? You know, like floating up and stuff when Freddy's like on the map. You know, like stuff like that. You know, I feel like that could have been things that could be incorporated. Now, obviously, it's still Freddy. So I already know I'm gonna, you know, that people are gonna say like, oh, but it, you know, they can't really do much with him, but. I think that just pertains to cosmetics. I think they're still able to change the character's ability. But regardless, I want to hear what you guys think in the comment section about this, man. I think that it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad topic. I feel like I just want to hear what you guys think about the horror in the game. Do you think that's lacking? And consider checking out my other channels. I know I've been really slow with the content. It's just been... It just, like, the stuff I want to put out does take a lot longer than I would have anticipated. So I'm going to try to put up, like, some more smaller videos along, like, in the meantime. So you guys can really get, the more bigger projects in the future. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Consider becoming a member on YouTube or Patreon, or even subbing on Twitch. You can also be, Check out the other videos or something like that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, we're gonna shout out all the members. So shout out Patreon Crow Vader. So we have Evil Blade 17, Lord Whip with an F there, and then 6540. We have Razmakai, Cozy with Brando, Cap Courteous as well. We got Kargan Falcon, Dole Whip, Noxus, Zero Mocker, Christian, and Crow Vader. Appreciate you guys, man. And if you want your name read off at the end of every video, of course, consider becoming a member within the on this channel. You know, it could be the badge or I'm a member now tier. Either one works, and you get exclusive perks and content. So check it out, man. Appreciate you guys, man. It means a lot. We'll see you guys in the next one, man.